welcome to your December mid-month reading. I'm Lorianne, your intuitive guidance counselor, psychic medium, to give you the messages that I received for the remaining time of December. But we're looking at 2 to 4 weeks from the time that you view this video, whatever time frame you look at it. It's being recorded on December 14th. 2019, and I'm saying that because before I started this reading, the message that I'm getting, there's a group of you where it's a lot of heart, almost like breathless, like you feel breathless, like you might be going through a deep purge of emotions right now. And maybe that's being triggered by the holidays, by engaging with family members that you may not have spoke with in a while. So I wanted to bring this up, and I want to recommend a couple of things for you. One of them is a black obsidian. I want you to get a black obsidian, and these are really small stones. I use a bunch of stones, and they're very little, so I can keep them in my pocket. I hide them in my hand. A lot of times I do readings with my clear quartz, and I put it in my fingers, and you guys don't necessarily even know that I have it in there. So, you know, these are really small stones. They're a few dollars a piece at a metaphysics store. But there's another one I really want you to get as well. I want you to get the rose quartz, because this has to do with your heart chakra. So this is going to bring in love, but there's also a great deal of healing that needs to come through this as well. Now, to feel a sense of calm, maybe even a sense of being grounded, because I feel you're lifting a little bit off the air, maybe feeling like you're walking on air. Again, breathless, like you might not feel grounded. We can always walk in nature, and I have plants, and these plants are beautiful, amazing things that really bring back a sense of grounded energy. And I'm not saying go out and buy plants, but if you have them, put them in the room around you, and put them in your bedroom. I'm hearing your bedroom. And that will help you. Now, this is a really lovely incense that I just said for Aries. I think it was Aries, where it's a combination of sage, cedar, and lavender. And it's going to help get rid of the negative feeling that's going on inside of you. It's a swirling, twirling of emotions is what I'm feeling for you. So it's going to bring a sense of calming and release some of that negative energy. And these stones are going to help you feel a little bit more grounded. And if you can, I would invite you to also maybe get a jade or a jasper, something that's going to make you feel that earthly energy. Look at your green stones and pick out the one that feels right on any of your stones that feels right for you. So I don't know how that applies to whomever that is applicable for. That's a really very specific message. So I'm going to pull an angel message. This is for each and every one of you. And you're going to know how it applies in your life. And then I'm not doing an extended, but we will be looking at love, career, family, health, friends, family, finance. All the information I get, I will relate to you. So your message is Lila. Spend some time alone in nature, meditating your desires and intentions, asking the angels to help you gain proper perspective. So this is they're reiterating that yes, absolutely, no matter what stage, what phase, what's going on in your life, if you feel scattered, if you feel like you're kind of walking on eggshells or you're walking on air, walk in nature, meditate, withdraw, and go within to where you can, even deep breathing exercises. These are things that I teach my clients, you know, where we can get them into a practice of being able to calm this down. Yes, it most definitely has to do. A lot of you, I feel, are going to reconnect with some family members. Some of you, like I said, this could be people you haven't seen in a really long time. Let me pull the messages out real quick. 1, 2, 3. So we're starting off your reading, Cancer, with the King of Cups. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is you being you, opening up on a very big emotional level. So it definitely has a lot to do with the messages that I'm relating to, the channeled message in the beginning. Really, this is deep healing. Now, some of you, this may have to do with your current partner, your particular King of Cups in your life, where you may need to establish a new form of boundaries with your current partner, establishing what is acceptable, what isn't acceptable. Because the King of Cups, although they're very good at creating a romantic relationship, they can be a booger at times, right? They can actually come from that low vibrational energy, that ego frame of mind, where you establishing these boundaries could be that breathless feeling. This may be a feeling of fear. Okay, the Seven of Swords is standing up and defending what feels right for you, what makes your heart happy. And it has everything to do with your own personal boundaries. So oftentimes, somebody that we love, we can have a clear boundaries. We know how to establish those boundaries. But if it's somebody we love, we allow them to cross those lines. We allow them to violate the boundaries over and over again. Actually, a repetitive cycle for some people. When you reflect and you go within and you meditate, you're going to know how to establish boundaries. Now, some of you, this is in your work environment. It's all about setting boundaries. This is the way you want to start your brand new chapter. Absolutely. This is the Ace of Pentacles. By reevaluating you, taking a step back and going with that emotional purge that you're feeling is saying, this is like a little warning sign. This is like a synchronicity from the universe saying, pay attention to that and look at your boundaries. They hurt your heart. You got overlooked for a promotion. Maybe you have to stand up and say, look, this is what I want. And by reestablishing boundaries after you really calm yourself down, you're going to be able to get the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new chapter in your life. That's going to be absolutely incredible. This is about love offers coming into you that are going to fit in your boundaries. For some of you, this is a brand new person. And this can be your life partner where it's really going to make you feel open. And this person might be why you're feeling breathless. They're taking your breath away. Because everything is in sync. Everything is in check with this new individual person that you're meeting. Some of you, this may have to do, I'm seeing a class, like it could be in college, it may be somebody in university that you met, but this might be, it feels more like an adult class or an outside of a university, more like a trade or special class. It's something that you're very passionate about, that you really like doing. I feel you're going to meet this person over the next 2 to 4 weeks in this environment. This could be going to a parks and recreation near you where they're doing a family craft project. And you really want to go. You want to take your kids. You want to go and you're going to meet this person, because I do see some of you have children. This is really beautiful energy, you guys. This is a new job opportunity coming in. And by you saying, you know, I know my value, I know my worth. These are my boundaries. I will not work overtime unless I'm adequately compensated, right? Really embracing your personal power. Coming from a place of love, of self-love and self-value, self-respect. That in itself, you leaving an interview and doing that, that'll take your breath away too, right? But it's going to lead you to this Ace of Pentacles. So it's going to make you feel really wonderful. Now I'm going to pull some advice cards because this is very lovely energy. Some of you, this could very well be a family member. Yeah, judgment, situation coming back around again, where you need to establish the boundaries. So this person may be coming in out of the blue. I don't feel that for many of you when it comes to family, when it comes to somebody that you love from the past on a romantic level. You know they're coming in. You're going to get communication back and forth. So you're aware of this. But there's a sense of finally opening up. This person finally opening up and saying, look, I was emotionally constipated, and now I'm able to come forward. Maybe they needed to learn to set their own boundaries. They themselves may have brought in a lot of negative people in their life, and that affected you tremendously. Absolutely. So there's a sense of judgment. There's a sense of reevaluating a situation with a family member, a romantic scenario that is coming back around again, that may take your breath away. But by really going within, it's going to help you tremendously. Yeah, it's going to give you a sense of peace, a sense of calming. And remember, meditation puts us in the calming. So the stones with the sage that I'm talking about, or just get some cedar and burn some cedar. Palo Santo, yeah, really calming. And it has a very light, it's a very light, kind of like a vanilla-y, airy, fragrant to it. It's going to bring this calm energy into you where you're going to be able to go within and make the right decision for you. Because it's all about you making choices based on your guidelines, based on your beliefs, on what you've learned through your personal journey, especially over the last decade. Now, when it comes to love, some of you are going to meet somebody brand new, like I said, and you're just going to click. It's like they fit all the boundaries around you, where you might even feel a little bit triggered by this individual. You may feel a soul connection, definitely a deep bonding with this individual person because they're on the same page as you. They could be a fellow Cancer. So let me pull your romance angel card. And for those of you who like me, you like my style, please click subscribe and the bell. And that will keep this channel up and going. You'll be notified on YouTube whenever I make an upload. If you'd like to be subscribed for the monthly newsletter that I'll be sending out in January, you can go to ascendingsoulsjourney.com and just subscribe through there. That will put you on the mailing list for the newsletter, upcoming specials, etc. So here we go. Healing family issues. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So for some of you, like I said, this is a family member where you're being called back around again to make a final decision. Do you want to let this person back in your life? Here, you can come back in my life, but here's the boundaries, okay? You need to do it like this. If they were drinking before, okay, let's say it's mom or dad, you used to drink, you're not allowed to drink when you are near my family, right? Really establishing those boundaries and no longer allowing them to cross that line. And that's going to put you in a place of peace and calm and serenity within you. And boy, is that really going to empower you. And that's how you're going to start the year 2020. This is the rollover. So this is really a beautiful, it's just like healing. But this breathless that you have is the reuniting of seeing you as a new person, establishing these boundaries and being able to enforce them. And look at what happens. Bam! A new beginning with a brand new love, with a reconnected love, with somebody that you love dearly. And it's going to be amazing. So I hope this helps you guys. Have an amazing holiday season. Much love.